Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X. We're jumping into the Sigma Fortress levels.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I like his purple eyeliner.
Yeah. Alright, this is a little bit more interesting looking than the first area, I have to say. Now,
A little bit more futuristic.
yeah, we are in some sort of futuristic looking
Oops.
area. Some cool mountains in the background there. And I like this level. This is pretty cool. There's some pretty hard platforming challenges here. Reminiscent of the original Mega Man series for me. And we have quite a bit more to go here in the Sigma Fortress levels. We've faced off with 2 of the Mavericks so far, so we know there are more to come, of course. And off screen, we went ahead and grabbed the rest of the upgrades. We have full E-tanks.
Time constraints.
Oh boy, Chill Penguin is back. Is he going to defeat you this time, Retro Brett?
I'm gonna light him on fire.
Flamethrower. Wow. Looks like we're having penguin for dinner tonight.
Barbecue penguin.
Extra crispy recipe.
Oh, yes.
And I have to say, you'd think the flamethrower would do even better against him. Considering he's so easy to begin with, I feel like the flamethrower really doesn't do it. You know, it's almost like you might as well use the blaster against him. But either way, he's gonna go down.
I just like
fighting.
to see him catch on fire.
Yeah, I do like that 2D sprite of him getting toasted.
And we're gonna finish him off with the supercharge.
Oh, here we go. Oh, fatality.
I like doing that to bosses, finishing off with the supercharge.
Oh yeah.
Plus, if you time the supercharge right with Toad Penguin, you can get him twice on fire.
Nice, as you showed off there. Oh, this guy's got a ride armor. He's giving
Not
you the
anymore.
old rock'em sock'em robot technique. The miners are back. Oh, nice.
Got him before he could get me.
So we now have a ride armor for ourselves. And it makes this area pretty easy. You've already mentioned in the playthrough that you take no damage when you're in the ride armor, so certainly is convenient for this area.
The ride armor, however, can take enough that it explodes, and you better get out of the ride armor before it does that, or you die too.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that. Who do we have here? Storm Eagle. You are going to use the chameleon sting against him.
Yes, sir. Doing quite nice. Oops, right into him.
One weapon that I wish they would have upgraded and brought back for the X series is the Metal Blade. You know, it would have been nice to have that kind of attack here in one of the Mega Man X's.
Just because the Metal Blade kicks everyone's ass.
Oh yeah. Sayonara, Storm Eagle.
Sayonara, motherfucker.
I like that shade of Mega Man right there in the green. I think that looks pretty sick. With the chameleon sting.
You have to get this guy. And we'll
Yes.
farm.
Nice.
Oh, we have to get one more guy too.
The bats are coming to bite you. Oh boy. You are almost dead. Nice. You may want to use an E-tank.
No, I don't have to. Because I'm just going to do this.
Gonna do some farming here.
Yep.
Alright, well, while you do that, let's see. I have to say, the Mega Man X's were probably the best on the Super Nintendo.
Oh yes, that's only real X's. After that, after they went to the PlayStation, they got kind of ridiculous. I mean, there's like after after the Super Nintendo ones, each 4, 5, and 6, or maybe it was just 5 and 6, you had to have you had to find 2 different armor types, and each armor type gave you special abilities to find different power-ups, like different heart tanks and everything.
This guy's kind of crazy.
Ring it a bang it up.
He's got eyeballs that attack you, and eventually he's going to close the walls to make him even more challenging.
Like so. Ring it a bang it up makes another appearance in X5, I believe. But he is much harder.
I was going to say, though, I kind of disagree with you that the X1 through 3 games on the Super Nintendo are the only true Mega Man X games. I think 4 and 5 are worthy. You know, they're not terrible.
No, it's just 5 with all the fucking talking.
Yeah, I mean, and I agree, they're not as good as the first 3 games, but those games are pretty decent. We'll have to play those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now X6, I don't really want to touch that one with a totem pole.
Why? What? I mean, it's a lot less talking than in 5.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of the gameplay style, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, I guess. Except for the boss levels, the castle levels. They're anything but easy. And the final boss in X6 is insane.
Yes, I'm not a fan of that game. And maybe we'll have to play that one just to torture ourselves. But that will be a long way down the road.
Speak for yourself. I kind of like it.
Really?
Yeah. This is Armored Armadillo, so Spark.
Armored Armadillo
Isn't armored anymore.
Yes, you take away his armor using Sparkman Armadillo's attack, and he becomes rather pathetic. Not a whole lot going on with him, as he just likes to shoot that shot out at you.
Out through his head.
Yes. And we'll no longer have to
And we're
see
going to finish
Armored
him
Armadillo.
off with the supercharge. That didn't work.
Finish him. Finish him. Fatality. Well, there he goes. He's blowing up. We can move on. So our next game we'll get to after this one will be Mega Man X2.
Stop following me, bitch.
You a fan of the second game in the X series?
X1 and 2.
Retro Brett?
X1 and 3 are my favorites on Super Nintendo. I'm not really a big fan of X2, but it has its merits. Has its good parts.
Yeah, that's another thing I disagree with you. I really like X2. That game's awesome. It's got Overdrive Ostrich, man. How can you not love that guy?
How do you know it's a guy?
The only female robot master that I know of is Splash Woman from Mega Man 9. And this time around, you can defeat Sting Chameleon with the greatest of ease using the boomerang weapon.
Or they rip off of Cutsman from...
That's true, it is Cutman's attack, which makes sense because Cutman was in Mega Man 1, and this is the first Mega Man X game, so I'm sure that's the reason why they did that. It was an homage to Cutman, one of my favorite robot masters from the first Mega Man game ever.
And I'll need this weapon a little later on.
Very nice.
Who do we have here?
Behind this door.
Looks like Sparkman Armadillo.
Sparkman Armadillo. He glows in the dark.
Ah, damn it.
So, Retro Brett, what do we have to say to leave off with Sparkman Armadillo? This is the last we'll ever see of him.
He's a big pussy.
He goes down like a little bitch.
Yeah, just freeze him and he freezes up.
He's one of the easiest robot masters in Mega Man history. Right next to Flashman and some of the other really stupid robot masters from the past.
Oh, Mega Man 5 is super easy. Gravity Man.
Oh gosh, these guys have made a return from the Launch Octopus stage. Pretty annoying.
They appear to be sucking me off.
Yes.
Not very well, though. Because I can blow them up from inside. And this is Launch Octopus. Fancy that.
Makes sense. So, you are going to use the rolling shield on him to defeat him. How about the water robot master Maverick from Mega Man X3? What's that one's name? He's pretty pathetic.
The seahorse dude?
Yeah.
The
water boss in Mega Man X3. Well, it's a mini boss. It's not a robot master.
boss.
It's like a test tube with like floating. It's like a squid. It's just a mini boss from that water level.
That's in Toxic Seahorse's stage. Yeah, it is.
Continuing on, yes, I just remember that mini boss as being pretty pathetic. Thought I'd mention him because kind of reminds me a little bit of Launch Octopus.
They're all pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
Now, if you really want to get some mini bosses,
What are you thinking?
Mega Man mini bosses, Mega Man 8.
What about the mini bosses in that one?
They're pretty tough, especially in Aquaman stage.
Yeah, that's an interesting game. I actually like Mega Man 8. It's certainly not my favorite Mega Man, to say the least, but I think the music is pretty cool. I find that game nostalgic. And one power-up that you get in that game, Retro Brett, that I'm kind of a fan of, is that ball that you can kick around.
The soccer ball.
Yeah. It allows you to do a kind of a double jump that the game doesn't even tell you about, which is pretty interesting. But I always thought that power-up was pretty cool. I like unique power-ups. I kind of get annoyed when you see Mega Man games just reuse the same power-ups, you know? It's almost like, come on, there's so many things you can do here. Let's be creative, guys. And I gotta say, that was a pretty creative power-up in Mega Man 8.
Alright, RJ. Sub-tank or no?
Well, you have it there available. Who do we have to face off with?
He's mildly difficult.
Oh god, I hate this guy. Wow, I think you'll definitely need to use a sub-tank here. What do you think? Well, I guess we'll see. But then again, this is one of those guys that I have a hard time with, and I've seen you defeat pretty easily. I think you have the strategy down. Ooh. Oh boy.
Yep.
E-tank time. You've hit the home screen and the Wii menu button. Lucky for us, we have replenished all of the E-tanks. And I think you definitely need it against this guy.
Yes, I think that was a wise move on my part.
Yeah. I don't think we want to sit through watching you beat that level over again. No, thank you.
Actually, I won't beat it all over again. I just start at this guy.
Oh, really? There's a checkpoint for this guy as well? Okay, well, that's convenient. Either way, he's dead forever. What would you call him?
I have no idea. It's a very interesting guy. Interesting robot.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't know what to call him either, so we'll just forget about him forever and never think of him again. Let's jump back into another fortress level. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. This sounds ominous.
It does sound ominous. What do we have here, Retro Brett?
I am jumping off the walls like a crazy person. Like I've had too much sugar.
We have to face off with someone already.
Ooh.
Oh, here is Sigma.
Ooh, welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive.
Yep. We did not need Zero's assistance.
I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure.
Alright, so apparently he's going to sick his pet on you. It looks like perhaps a wolf or something.
I'm not sure, but I should beat him without ever being hit.
Really? So he does some crazy zigzag jumping techniques. He can breathe fire. I gotta say, Sigma's got a badass pet. I like this guy quite a bit. He looks like a more badass version of Rush. It's almost like, damn it, Rush, why couldn't you be this cool?
Why couldn't you be this guy?
Yes. Screw Rush. We want to steal this guy and adopt him after we kill Sigma.
And I spoke too soon about not getting hit.
So you've defeated his pet. Surely Sigma will be pissed off now.
Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. He still counts on me. You are almost as good a hunter as I am. Or was.
So what do you think about Sigma here? He's got some sort of marking on his head. We already saw he wears mascara or something. He's got some big boots and he wears a cape. Oh, not anymore. A lightsaber. Mega Man X, I am your father.
Gotta get him into a pattern. I think I have.
So here it is. This is the face-off with Sigma. Looks like you may have to use an E-Tank here. Retro Brett, as you've hit the wrong button again.
Darn it.
Oh, geez, that's a fail, unfortunately. We'll have to leave it off here for this part and see if Retro Brett can make up for that big-time fuck-up. That is a
fail.
Moment of failure there. But that's okay. Retro Brett will defeat Sigma in the next episode of Let's Play Mega Man X. Stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion.
See ya.